square, comma, minus infinity less than x less than infinity, minus x less than x less than infinity. X varies for the entire range from minus infinity to plus infinity. So write where, continue, where x is here, where x is here, continuous normal variate, where x is here. Notes you should write for yourself, not for the sake of me. Pen not writing. Where x is here, continuous normal variate, distributed with mean, mu and standard deviation sigma. Standard deviation sigma. So what will be variance, ma? Standard deviation sigma. What is variance? Sigma square. The square of the standard deviation will be the variance. Okay. So for normal distribution, mean is mu and the standard deviation is sigma. Okay. Wow. So this is how you define your normal distribution. What is the range for x value? Minus infinity to plus infinity. Okay. So for all the problems you are supposed to integrate this one. Where the integration will be direct or any substitution. Substitution, because here the exponential term is having the whole square term. So you have to make use of the substitution. I discussed in the last problem. No? So similar to that one, you can discuss the substitution and solve for each problem. Okay. But what is the advantage here is that instead of solving this as the normal variate x, we are going to convert this as a standard normal variate. Okay. Instead of doing the integration and getting the answer, everything is converted to a standard values. That is what which I told you as the standard normal table. So all the words promised to that, today we will be having the tables. You don't having the tables? Don't give such reactions now. I will not read the values. Anyone without the tables? So girls, you are having the tables? Okay. So here after I can't force you for every time now. 1 or 2 times I can tell. After that you have to, it's your duty to follow that one. Okay. So listen, pick the tables now. I will tell you when you are going to make use of that one. That time you will use it. Okay. So they have converted everything, all the probability values in a table form. That is called as the standard normal table. To convert to that one, what is the first step is that originally the question will be having the x variable which is going to follow the normal distribution. You are going to convert this to a standard normal variate. Okay, the standard normal variate will be denoted by z. Z is defined as x minus mu by sigma. This is the formula. To convert the normal distribution to a standard normal distribution or the corresponding value. So how you are going to define? Z equal to x minus mu by sigma. Where mu is the mean and sigma will be the standard deviation. So once you do this one, everything will get converted in terms of the z variable. Then you can make use of the tables and you can get your answers for all the probability values without doing the integration. Okay, so take the next one. If, next definition, if x is normally distributed, random variable with mean mu and standard deviation sigma, then z is equal to x minus mu by sigma. Z is equal to x minus mu by sigma is called a standard normal variate. So what happens generally, x will be following normal distribution with mean mu and variance sigma square. once you convert this to the standard normal variate, Z will be following normal distribution with mean 0 and variance 1. That is what will happen there. Okay, we are going to convert it to the corresponding Z variable. In the Z variable, how we are going to convert is that it is based on our standard normal curve. Okay, do you remember the standard normal curve? In school days we have discussed. Yeah, how you draw the normal curve? How you will draw the normal curve? You all remember bell-shaped curve, Subangla? Have you seen anywhere? Yes? This is called as the standard normal curve. Based on this curve only, this is called as the normal curve. Based on this one only, we are going to convert everything to the standard normal, and we found out an easiest way of solving the problems without using our integration. Okay, so you should understand the logic what is there in this curve. Based on that one only, you can find the corresponding probability values. Okay, so what is the range for x values? Minus infinity to plus infinity. So all the x will be varying from minus infinity to plus infinity. So normally the curve should be of bell-shaped one. So this should be the shape. So when you draw this one, this part and this part should be symmetrical. What is the meaning of symmetrical? It's like a mirror image. Okay, left hand side empty irukku, adhe maadhiri enna varano, right hand side also it should be the same. It should be like a mirror image. Okay. Then what is the other thing you remember is that exactly at the middle point x will be equal to u. Okay, x varies from minus infinity to plus infinity. We are putting one in between line now. At that particular point x will be equal to the corresponding mean value which is u. Okay, now we will label z. If x is u, what is the corresponding z value here? How you define z? How you define z? Words? 0. Because how you define x minus mu by sigma. But at that particular point x is equal to mu. So mu minus mu what will happen? 0. So at this exactly middle point z will be equal to 0. Okay. What happened, ma? So if z is 0, ma, so what is the nature of z value in the left side and what is the nature of z value on right side? C dollars. 0.5. Oh, not 0. Negative and positive. Because exactly at the middle point is 0. So all the negative values will be lying on the left hand side and all the negative values will be lying on the right hand side. Remember this point is very important. Okay. If any value is going to lie on the left hand side, it will be a negative value for z. If any value is going to lie on the right hand side, it is going to be a positive value. This point is very important. Okay. And another law which we know already, studying right from the first unit, what is the total probability value? 1. So even though this is a curve which is going to go for the infinite values, the total probability value should be equal to 1. Okay, there is no change in that one. If the total probability value is 1, what will be the value in the left hand side and what will be the value in the right hand side? 0.5 and 0.5. So the left hand side area value will be 0.5 and right hand side area value will be 0.5. Can you understand all these things, ma? Yes? So I say that z is equal to 1.5. Where will not that point? Left side or right side? Right side. Z is equal to 2. Right side. Z equal to minus 1? Left side. Is that point clear? Because that you should know, then only you can identify how to look into the tables. Okay, ma? At center point, what is the z value? 0. Okay, why all these are important is that we have the standard normal table now. Those tables are defined only from the point 0 to z. Not from a to b or not minus a to plus a, not like that. It is always defined only from 0 to z. So if you want to find for any probability arrangements, we have to convert everything in terms of 0 to that particular value and then we have to look into our normal tables. Okay, any doubts so far? Shall I go to the next one? All these discussions you should remember now. So if you are supposed to find probability of z less than a. Okay, I have written here z less than a. A is a positive value or negative value? Positive value. Positive means value will be lying right hand side. What does he do? What are you doing? One of listening? Second one? Big one, huh? Where you are? Nothing. You don't have you are not interested in anything what I told you so far, right? So Z equal to A will be lying on the right hand side. So what you are supposed to find? All the probability values of Z less than A. Okay, less than A means which region you have to find, no? Left hand side. Less than A. This is our point A. Less than A means which one you have to find? From A. All the left side or right side? Left side. Left side. Less than A. You are confusing so much now. You understand the concept, but you are confusing. Because of that, you may lose marks. So is that less than A means all the things less than that one, below that one. So you are supposed to find this area values. Okay, well, can you identify from minus infinity to A from normal table? Yes, sir. Direct answer? Yes or no? This is minus infinity, no? So you have to find the probability value from minus infinity to A. But what I told you in normal table it is given 0 to any value will be given only from 0 to A. So split this into two terms such that you will get the deviation value as 0. So how can you write? Okay, A to 0, 0 to minus infinity. What is the proper way of saying that one? Minus infinity to 0, 0 to A. Okay, wow. So from the normal table you can get the value for 0 to A. What about minus infinity to 0? 0.5. Why? Others. Left hand side, what is the area value? 0.5. Direct answer. So no need to look into the table at all. Yes or no? Yes. So how will you rewrite this probability of Z less than A as probability of minus 50 less than Z less than 0 plus probability of 0 less than Z less than A, which is equal to 0.5 plus can you understand this logic one? So this is how you have to convert in your problems in corresponding to 0 to any other value. Okay? Another one we can discuss. Probability of Z greater than A. Greater than A. Right. This is Z equal to A. Left side area or right side area?
Right side.
Right side. So this area you have to find. How do you convert this in terms of 0 to some other value? Yes? 0 to?
Infinity.
0 to A.
A to positive infinity.
Do you have the value for A to infinity?
No.
That is what I told you. All the table values are defined only from minus 0.5.
0 to A minus 0.
Is that correct?
0.5 minus.
Correct. School days when the area and calculate particular are logic then. Okay, you have to find this area for. Okay, wow. So this area can be represented as this one minus this area. If we subtract this two area, you will get that area or not? Yes or no? So what is the right hand side area value?
0.5.
0.5. What is the remaining area? 0 to A. Exactly at the middle point, Z equal to 0. 0 to A. So for Z greater than A, what you can do?
0.5 minus 0 to A.
Can you understand now? All these things are important one to solve the problems. Okay, well, I am telling you everything in terms of the general words so that you can easily apply in your problems when it comes to any other level. So what is the other one you have to remember is probability of minus A less than Z less than B. So what you are going to find here? Minus A to plus A. Where minus A will lie? Left hand side. So minus A to plus A, this is the area you are supposed to find. How do you convert this in terms of 0? In our tables, 0 and then अपने 0 बच्चे ने मार्क नहीं होगा. How can we rewrite this one? positive value. It will not have the answer for negative values. Why? Because is that it is a symmetrical one. I told you in the graph it is a symmetrical one. So all the values are symmetrical. Whatever answer you are going to get for the positive is the same answer for the negative. So this minus a to 0 is same as probability of 0 less than b. Because it is a symmetrical problem. Whatever answers we get for the positive, the same answers will be there for the negative. So in short, we can write this term as 2 times of probability of 0 less than b. Can you understand? Yes. This can be applied only for minus a to plus a alone. If it is minus a to b means what you do? Minus a to plus a means what is the meaning? A is common to both. Negative to positive. In that case, you can write like this. In case if it is like minus a to some point b, how will you do?
Minus a to 0,
Minus a to 0, yes, 0 to b. Whether we have the answer for negative?
No.
No. So minus a to 0 is same as?
Positive means 0
0
to
to
a.
a. So
0 to a plus 0
yes,
to
0
b.
to b. Like this you do. Only if both the integer values are same, you can apply this formula. If it is different means you can't apply this formula. Okay, can you understand the logic now? If you understand this logic easy, so thoroughly means solving the problem is very easy one. Normal distribution is not a difficult. Okay, note down these three formulas. Z less than a equal to 0.5 plus. Z greater than a equal to 0.5 minus. Minus a to plus a is 2 times of 0 to a. Note down all these three as formulas and memorize it, so that you can easily solve the problems. So in your book there will be the properties of the normal chroma, theoretical one only. Try to study that one also. It can be asked as a 2 more question, or in some cases part B also they may ask. Properties of normal curve. Normal curve or normal distribution. Shall we start with the problems? Everyone written? Who is that? No? Singing. Shall we start with the problems? First one. If x is here, normal variate, x is here, still not possible. Finish. Finish copy. Do it first one. So right, x is your normal variate. X is your normal variate with mean 30. With mean 30 and standard deviation 5. With mean 0 and standard deviation 5. Find the probabilities that first one 26 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 40. Second one x greater than or equal to 45. Third one modulus of x minus 30 greater than 5. X minus 30 greater than 5. So the question will be direct, but this normal distribution means it will be mentioned in the statement. For all the continuous distribution it will be mentioned. Okay, we have no need to worry about the identification. So what are the probabilities you have to find? 3 different probabilities. Are you given the mean and standard deviation or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, normally that just you have to apply the corresponding logic properly. Using the tables you are going to write your answer. No integration at all. Okay, so right, given. So what is the mean value given?
30.
What is the notation for mean?
Sigma square.
Mu is equal to mu. So right, given mu is equal to 30. What is the standard deviation? Sigma. Notation for standard deviation sigma is given to be 5. So right, given mu equal to 30 and sigma equal to 5. Start with first solution. First one, what you have to find? Probability of 26 less than or equal to 8 less than or equal to 40. This is what you are supposed to find. So normally everything will be given in terms of x variable. What you have to do? You have to convert it to the corresponding z variable. Okay, so write this line. The standard normal variate is. The standard normal variate is. Z is equal to x minus mu by sigma. This is the formula. So for each x value, find the corresponding z. What is the first x value? 26. So when x equal to 26, z is equal to 26 minus 30 by 5. X minus mu by sigma. Find the answer. Minus 4 by 5. Decimal.
Minus 0.8.
Minus 0.8. Similarly, find for the next one. When x is equal to 40, z equal to 40 minus 30 by 5. 2. So first step, convert all the x variables in terms of the standard normal variate z. Then rewrite our probability value in terms of z. Okay, so right. Therefore, probability of 26 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 40, right, is equal to, convert in terms of z, probability of when x equal to 26 minus 40 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 40 is 2. Okay, now only you have to think the logic what I explained you now. Okay, wow. So the normal table is only for 0 to z. Whether this value is from 0 to z? No, you convert it as 0 to some values. So for that, you take the help of your normal code. For each subdivision, you are supposed to draw your normal code. Draw the normal code. Everyone draw it. Draw the normal code. Draw it. Mark the points. Have you all drawn the normal curve? Midpoint, what is the z value? 0. What is the f value? Minus 40. Where it is going to lie? Left side or right side?
Left side.
Left side. So somewhere here I will mark z equal to minus 40. Z equal to?
Right hand side.
Right hand side. So somewhere I will mark here z equal to 2. So what area we have to find? Minus 0.8 to 2. Shade that one. So which area to find? This one. Can you identify that or not? Yes. Now from the diagram, easily it is split in terms of 0. How did we write?
0.8 to
Minus
0.8 to
0.8 to 0 and 0 to 2. 0 varamari rendu paatavum moonu paatavum pirichidu. That is the logic here. Okay. So right. This is equal to probability of minus 0.8 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 0 plus probability of 0 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 2. Whether z is defined for negative values? No. So rewrite it as positive. 0 to point. 0 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 0.8 plus probability of 0 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 2. Take the normal tables, everyone. Take the normal tables. Table number 7 now. Table 7, normal tables. Everyone having that one? Everyone is having it up. Those who don't have it, share it with your friends. Who is having the last bench? No one. Okay, well, everyone has taken the tables? Yes? So what is the first value at 5 mark? 0.8. Or for everything the starting value is 0 only. So in the left hand side you are given the first column, you are given the exact value, no? So in that one choose 0.8. That is for first decimal place. Where there is any second decimal place? No. Consider it as 0. So what is the corresponding value? 0.2881. Right, that is your probability value. Direct answer. Can you understand how to look into the table? So 0.2881. 0.2881. In the first column you are having the exact values, ma. So in that you will be given the values up to first decimal place. The top values will be for the second decimal place. So here what is the answer? First value 0.8. So identify the row where 0.8 is there. Yes, there is no second decimal place. So you look into the first column with 0. Okay, what is the answer? 2881. So just for checking mark. Give me the answer for 1.73. Give me the answer for 1.73 everyone. 0.44582. First column is for 0 mark. 0, 1, 2, 3. Can you understand how to look into the table? Yes? So that's all. Directly write the answer and conclude your problem. Similarly, find for 0.2. Sorry, 2 mark. Next value 2. That first column only represents here exact values. Okay. The top values is the second decimal place. Okay. Top values is for the second decimal place. Only the first column will be for the exact value at first decimal place. So right, this is equal to 0.2881 plus 0.4772, which is equal to 0.76.
0.95.
Easy or not? Whether we are doing integration, any other formulas? No. Just convert as insert, look into the tables and write your answer. That's all. Okay. Take the next one. What is the second one?
X greater than or
X
equal to
greater than
45.
or equal to 45. So write that second subdivision. So how many x values are given, ma? Only one. Find the corresponding z value. When x equal to 45, z equal to 45 minus 30 by 5. Answer 3. Z equal to 3. So right, probability of x greater than or equal to 45 is equal to. So how will you convert probability of z greater than or equal to 3? Okay, for this already I gave you the formula. Greater than or equal to a means what is the formula? 0.5 minus
positive side.
0 to a. Okay, just apply the formula directly. You know, I will give you the formulas directly for those 3. Okay, how can you rewrite this? 0.5 minus 0 less than 8. Okay, now let me get tables 0 to 3. What is the answer? 0.4987. Easy or not? But one thing is that for each subdivision you are supposed to draw the diagram. For this also you have to draw the diagram even if you know. So draw the normal curve. Z equal to 0. You have z equal to 3 in the right hand side. Greater than or equal to 3 means this is the area you are supposed to find. You have to mark that one for each subdivisions. Okay, don't forget that one mark. Diagram will carry mark. So do that one neatly. Don't scribble with pen in your exam paper. Class of 6 years. I don't want to put that one. In the exam, draw it neatly with the pen. That will help you to make the examiner understand that you understood the concepts. So that will show you very well. Okay. Shall I go for the next one? So right, next one, third one. Probability of mod x minus 30 greater than 5. How can we solve this one, ma? Modulus you have to remove. How will you remove the modulus? Actually, what is the logic is that we can remove the modulus if we have the symbol as less than or equal. For greater than you don't have that logic. Normally we say that mod x less than or equal to a means you can rewrite this as minus a less than or equal to x less than or equal to a. Okay, that one both negative and combined. Positive one we combine and write as a modulus symbol. This can be done if it is having it as a less than or equal to symbol. But here we are having greater. Okay, first step we must try to convert this as a lesser form. How can we convert?
Minus.
Think our probability logic. We are trying to find only the probability value, right? Think the probability value. We are given greater than 5 or not. What is the opposite?
Minus 5. Lesser than 5.
Lesser than or equal to 5. In terms of probability it is what?
2 are equal now. Change into minus 2.
Complementary, yeah. Greater than 5, less than or equal to 5 are complementary events. How will you relate the complementary events? Unit 1. Relate complementary, how will you relate both the
1 minus p of a.
1 minus less than 5, yes or no? What is the total probability value? 1. Greater than 5 is one event means what will be the other event?
Lesser than
Less than or equal to 5. So complementary means what is the logic?
1
1 minus P of A. Okay, probability of A complement will be equal to 1 minus probability of A. Okay, using the complementary, first you are going to convert them as less than or equal to, then you are going to remove the modulus symbol. So remember that point correctly, modulus cannot be removed directly if there is greater than symbol. It can be removed only if it is less than or equal to. So right, this is equal to 1 minus probability of mod x minus 30 less than or equal to 5 using our probability concepts, complementary tools. So now you rewrite this one. What I told you, x less than or equal to a can be written as minus a to plus a. Here instead of x, we are having it as x minus 30. So this is written as 1 minus probability of minus 5 less than or equal to x minus 30 is less than or equal to 5. Here we define all the random variables with respect to origin 1 value, that is with x value. But what we are having x minus 30. We have to remove that 30. What we can do? Bring it both to the left hand side as well as to the right hand side. It is minus 30. If we bring it to other sides, it will become positive. So here we will get it as plus 30. Here also we will get it as plus 30. So how can we get 1 minus probability of 25 is the equal to x is the equal to 30. Can you understand? First greater is converted as lesser than, then you remove the modulus symbol. All the variables are defined only with respect to the origin. So we are removing our 30 also. Now the other steps. We have to convert in terms of z. When x equal to 25, what is z value? Find it. Minus 1. Others find it. When x equal to 25, what is z? Minus 1. When x equal to 35, 1. Okay, this resembles which formula?
2.
Minus a to plus a. Minus a to plus a, what is the formula I gave you? 2 times of
P
of
of
P of E. So what is the A value?
1.
1. So this can be rewritten as 1 minus 2 times of 0 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 1. Okay. So 0 to 1, let me take tables for 1 0.3413. Yes. 0.3174. Final answer. Easy or not, ma'am? Yes. So this is one way of asking a normal problem, ma'am. Finish? Wait. Who is that? Finish? Okay, this is one way of asking the problem. What happened here? We are given everything in terms of Z. We converted them in terms of the Z and we found out what is the probability value of the area value. Probability is nothing but in terms of curves, it is a area value. This is the procedure what we have found. Okay. Now, the next way of asking the problem will be the reverse. You will be given the area value. Based on that one, you have to get some information. That's the reverse process of what you have done. Okay, can you understand this logics first, ma'am? Any doubt? Okay, take down next problem. Next one. In a normal distribution, 31% of the items are under 45 and 8% are over 64. 8% are over 64. Find the mean and variance. Find the mean and variance of the distribution. Find the mean and variance of the distribution. So just the reverse process we are going to apply here. The mean variance was given, x value is given. We found out Z and we found out what is the area value. Here what is given? Area value is given, the corresponding x value is given. Based on that one, you have to find what is here? Mean and standard deviation. What is the formula? Z equal to x minus 2 by 6. What is given for you? X value alone is given. Are you given Z value? No. So to identify that Z only, you are given that area value. Okay, using that area value, you have to find what is the corresponding Z. Substitute in this formula, you will be getting two simultaneous equations. You have to solve it and find what is here? Mean and standard deviation. Okay, everything depends only on the normal curve, what you are going to draw. Okay, it is fully based on your understanding. How you are going to fix the values. Okay, so start the solution. Draw your normal curve. And remember one point when you draw the normal curve, it should be like a bell shape only, it should not be like a blunt end. That is not allowed. It's never equivalent. Mountain money, that is not allowed for a normal curve. That is a wrong representation. Okay, it should be like a blunt. And also, this curve that you are drawing now, it should never touch your axis. It will never touch the axis. Even if it is going for any number of values, this curve will never touch your axis. If you draw that one touching the axis, means that will be considered as your row. All this point should be noted. Okay. So already we know that the midpoint will be x equal to mu or z equal to 0 in terms of z. Now marking the area is the important one. Read the line. 31% of the items are under 45. Okay, I given 31%. So the 31% will be in the left hand side or right hand side? Value mark.
Right hand side.
Why right hand side?
Positive.
We are discussing about area, not z. 31% means 0.31.
Below 55.
Okay, 0.31. Okay, but whether between the left hand side or right hand side?
Left hand side.
Left hand side. What is the logic, ma? Total area is 1. Left hand side up to 0.5 and right hand side is also 0.5. Empty area is going to be equal to 1. What is the first one you are having? 0.31. That is left hand side or right hand side? Left hand side. Okay. So somewhere I will mark x is equal to 45. You are given under. Under means below 45 or above 45?
Below 45.
Below 45. So this area is given to be 0.45. Z1, so we mark it as left hand side. So x is equal to 45 we are putting. For x less than 45, the area value is 0.31. Any doubt? Okay. Now match with the second sentence which is given. 8% are over 64. 8% is what is the value? 0.08. Where will mark? Why right hand side? Now only you said that less than 0.5 is left hand side.
Left hand side.
Left hand side or right hand side?
Left hand side.
You can't decide that one only with that value. Leave this belonging statements also. 8% are over 64. 64 को अधिकमा करता 8%. Okay, already what you have done? Less than 45 is 31% is showing. अब ना 64 का अधिकमा करते எல்லாமே மொத்தமா போய் எவ்வளவு percent தான் வரும்? 8%. 0.08. अपना the point in left side mark करिया right side mark करिया.
Right side.
Right side. Because already here it will be less than 45 எவ்வளவு சொல்றேன்? 0.31 சொல்றேன். Okay, greater than 64 ना 64 to infinity வரைக்கும் போகும். अपना left side mark பண்ணா right side mark
Right side.
Right side from 64 to infinity. So x equal to 64 will be marked on the right side. Over means above that one. So all this area is going to be 0.08. This is a very important marking. If you have done this marking correctly, means all the steps will be easy for you. Understood? Where on the area which you don't decide, see the corresponding words, whether it is under or above or greater. Based on that words only you have to decide where it is going to be on the left hand side or it is going to be on the right hand side. Any doubts so far? Everything we are going to do only in the field. Okay? Now you are going to mark the corresponding z value in terms of a general one. Okay? For x equal to 64 there will be some z value, right? For x equal to 65 there will be some z value. So here the nature of z is positive or negative? Negative. So you mark that one to be minus z1. Okay? So for x equal to 64 positive or negative? Positive. Say that to be z2. Okay, since this is in the left hand side, we mark it with negative sign. Right hand side means we mark it with positive sign. Okay, any doubts now? So now continue writing. This is the first step you have to draw and identify. Okay, well, so right, we know that z is equal to x minus mu by sigma, the general formula. Right? Next, z is equal to z1 when x equal to 45.
Minus z2.
மறந்து வேணா minus z2 எழுதுவோம். But understood one. இல்லனா மறந்து வேணா you write it as minus z2. Z equal to z2 when x is equal to 64. Okay. Now you are going to use our normal table also in a reverse way. Previously what you have done, you know what is 0 to z. For that you got an area value. Now, to identify this z1 and z2, you are going to find what is the area value. From that area value, you are going to find what is the corresponding z. Okay, for that, you should know what is the area from 0 to z1 and 0 to z2. புரியுதா? ஏன்னா நமக்கு இந்த z values கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்ல. கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்னா in normal table what we have areas only from 0 to z. So you find what is the area value from 0 to z1. Logical thinking. What is the left hand side area? 0.5. This one is 0.31. So what will be this remaining area? 0.5 minus 0.31. What is the answer? 0.19. Just subtract. Now similarly right hand side. Right hand side total area is 0.5. So this point is 0.08. So what will be this part? 0.5 minus 0.08. What is the answer? 0.42. Simple logic, ma. Left hand side 50% area. Here it is 31%. What is the remaining percentage? 90. This is 19%. Okay. Right hand side 50% area. Here it is occupying 8% area.
40.
So what will be the remaining? 40. Can you understand logic? Now, using the normal tables, we are going to find what is z1 and what is z2. Right? Right, next slide. From the normal curve, probability of minus z1 less than z this area. This we found out to be 0.19. Similarly, probability of 0 less than Z2 is equal to 0.42. 0 to Z2. Okay. Now using normal table, we are going to find what is Z1 and what is Z2 now. Take the normal table. Normal table. Now you look into the center values now. In the center values, identify where 0.19 starts. When we are going to find the corresponding Z value. Center is your area now. In that area, identify where 0.19 starts. 0.19 starts. Which point?
0.52.
0.52. See my the center values irukilla. The first column or first row is Z values. Leave out that one. The center values are having no. In each row search and identify where 0.19 starts. 0.19 starts. 0.5 rule irukka. Isn't it 0.5 or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So what will be our Z1?
1913.
Then the Z value 0.5. It is in the first column, so it is 0. So Z1 will be equal to 0.5. So right, next slide. So that implies Z1 equal to Z1 is positive or negative? Negative. So Z1 will be minus 0.5. Similarly, find Z2. For Z2, let us search the area value 0.42. Search where 0.42 starts. 1.41. Others?
1.42.
Why different as
1.4.
So see where 0.42 starts. 0.42 starts with 1.41. 1.41. Right? Z2 is equal to 1.41. Z2 is equal to 1.41. How the problem is over? What is our actual target? We have defined what is the mean and what is the standard deviation. Okay. Now we have written that first formula Z equal to x minus mu by sigma. We substitute everything there. We will get two simultaneous equations. Solve it and find what is the mean and what is the standard deviation. So right, when x is equal to 45, when x is equal to 45. So when x is equal to 45, what is the Z value now?
Minus 0.5.
Minus 0.5 equal to 45 minus mu by sigma. Z equal to x minus mu by sigma. Just rewrite this one. Minus 0.5 sigma plus mu equal to 45. Rewrite this an equation. Just multiply sigma here, bring mu to the left hand side. Minus mu will become plus mu. This is one equation. Write one more. When x equal to 64. When x equal to 64. What is Z value? 1.41. So 1.41
minus
equal
mu by
to 6. Rewrite this one. Plus mu equal to 64. Second equation. Okay, well. So how can you solve this one now? Simultaneous. When you subtract both the equation, what will happen? Mu will get cancelled off. You can find sigma. Once you find sigma, substitute in one of the equation and find what is here mu value. This will be the type of problems. Now, two types. Either x will be given and find the corresponding area value, or you will be given the area value. Based on that one, you have to find what is here mean and variance. So these are the two types of problems which is possible in here normal distribution. Okay. So with this, your unit 2 is over. Unit 2. So Monday you are having your exams. Don't waste your time. Tomorrow you are having your class, right? Tomorrow you have class or not? Full day class. Which lab?